Welcome back, we're Happy Chappy. So sometimes we feel things are impossible until we find out more information about what it is. So, for example, uh, you've a wall to get over. The wall's 12 feet, you're 8 feet with arms stretched. Your jump height is 2 feet. So you're going to be say it's 3 feet. So you're going to be a foot away from the top of the wall. And so you know that you're not going to be able to get over the wall. And someone's saying to you, climb the wall. And you're like, but I can't. I can't get over it. And they say to you, but I give you a footer, which would be your hands come together and someone puts the foot on your hands and you lift them up. And so they're able to climb over the wall. Now, before that person came along, before they were able to get over the wall and how they could see it, and how they felt in their way of thinking, if it was impossible. But was it? No. They just needed someone else's help. Or another viewpoint, which just happened to be from somebody else. But what if that person wasn't there? And in the world that we live in, would it have been possible for that person to have got something to put against the wall, to climb up onto, and to climb over? There would have been a way. Whether they had to go back to find something and come with it to get over the wall, there would have been a way to get over the wall. The thing is, what we find is difficult. We're thinking of it needs to be done right here, right now, when it's in front of us. And so we rush into our way of thinking and we panic. And we think from a panic state. And so it's impossible. But yet you could walk away and get a box or something alike to climb up onto. You could get a rope with a hook. You could have got a friend. You could have got a ladder. There's many of things you could have got. But first thoughts, can't get over it. Now, think this is your life when you come into obstacles that you haven't come across or looks difficult. Instead of thinking that you can't, what if you started to think, how? How am I going to get over this wall? How am I going to do this? How am I going to get by this? How am I going to achieve this? And not thinking, I can't do it. Because you can. All the resources is here for you to do whatever you need to do. Whatever you want to do. You just got to believe by thinking how. Not thinking I can't. Because when you're thinking that you can't, well, you'll come up with all the reasons why you can't. But if you think of how, You will come up with possibilities of how to get over that wall. This is Happy Chappa. Love and peace.